Welcome to Stitch by Sarah. As you can probably guess, I'm Sarah, and based off the stitch, I have a sewing hobby that I'm hoping to take to a business. So I do handmade scrunchies. I've got sports ones, swim ones, a new range of style ones, and satin and school ones. And I'm also working on some book sleeves and device sleeves for Kindles and iPads and other things like that. And that will be in what's in next week's vlog. So today we will be sewing up all of the samples that I need for a wholesale approach that I am going to be doing to a local swim school that's got a shop attached to it. So come along with me as I get everything ready so that I can make that wholesale approach. The right angle with this. Give this a go. I'm getting the white thread on because I sew these ones all with white thread, and then I shift to the right colour to sew them up because you don't see the white thread inside and it's white on the side anyway. So let's get that done.
Yearning flows like a raging tide. Heartache tears apart like a sharp blade. Loneliness follows like
Wowzers, that went wrong. That went seriously wrong. Alright. Got the stitch at 2.5 now, so I can easily pull it out.
shadow, only longing to embrace your silhouette. Love surges like the tide, tears fall like raindrops.
So the reason I'm sewing these with the burrito method is that when you do the tube method and sew it together, it ends up with a bit of a squashed end. It doesn't look nice and round and smooth, and because it's quite thick when you fold it over and then insert it, you've basically got 3 layers. So perfectionist in me decided that we will try this way, even though it's a bit finicky, because I am hoping it's going to look a lot nicer. Fudges here. Maybe they can't see what I'm sewing. No. Maybe we could chill over here. No? How are we going to resolve this? because you're kind of in the way. So I need to move the camera because you're not moving, but when I reach to get the camera, you're going to move then, aren't you? Alright, how are we going to solve this? That's it. Good boy. Now they don't want to see your bottom. Right, sit down. That's it. Good boy.
Forever loving you till eternity. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years. Lost rings I know like a nightmare past years. Lost rings I know like a nightmare past years. Loneliness follows like a shadow, only longing to embrace your silhouette, only longing to embrace your silhouette, your silhouette, your silhouette. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years.
Had to buy special pins for the satin and the lycra because these standard pins too bulky and too thick, and it was damaging the fabric.
Loneliness follows like a shadow, only longing to embrace your silhouette, only longing to embrace your silhouette, your silhouette, your silhouette. Memories entangled like a nightmare past years. Memories entangled.
So we have a squad. So you can see the size difference. Same width, but the amount of fabric is different, and then the elastic that goes into it are different lengths as well. Alright, time for a cup of tea. Hi, today's Monday and we've had some orders come in, so we're going to work through those first. So the very first thing I need to do for those orders is do some tags for the style scrunchie that has been purchased. So I will get into that. Okay, no, just hey, hold on. Okie dokie. So just going to print those now. Downloaded them. And then we can get into packing the orders. Making sure that there aren't any threads sticking out. So these ones here are going without the X, and then these ones are going to have the X with them. Okay. So the raspberry bunny is going into an orange egg. cornflower blue is in a blue one, and rose pink is in a pink egg. So the next thing I need to do to get these ready is I've got some washi tape that I was going to put around them so that held it nice and secure. So I just wanted to, I haven't actually worked out which ones are going to go. So there's this one here, which I do really love, but it's quite thick, so I might use that for the packaging. So let's try this one on the cornflower blue. It might not be thick enough, but we won't know until we try. Washi tape on it. So then I think that one might have to be the pink one. Oh, actually that could be cute for orange. Might do that one for pink because we've got the little pink eggs on it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Here we are. Alright, just need to do some social media content and so I'll be back. Okay, so I've decided for this larger order that we will do tissue paper because I'm just not sure how they're going to fit inside the bag that I've got. So we've got the satin scrunchies and the eggs and our second order. Easter bunny, blackberry, raspberry, and walnut.
like a raging tide. Heartache tears apart like a sharp blade. Loneliness follows like a shadow, only longing to embrace your silhouette. Love surges like the tide, tears fall like raindrops. Forever loving you till eternity. Memories entangle like a nightmare, past years. Memories entangle like a nightmare, past years. Past years I know like a nightmare, past Swifty lover. We shout in the crowd, we get loud, 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 dancing round all night long to her songs, feel so strong. Heart beats quick, every hit on repeat, never quit, quit. Hold your hands side by side, Swifty love can't hide, hide. Shake it off, shake it, hey. Sing our songs every day. Feel the beat, feel the groove. Swifty love on the move, move. From the start, she's our star. Sing her name here, near and far, far. In her world, vivid room. Swifty love on the move, move. From the start, she's our star. Sing her name, near and far, far. In her world, we belong. Swifty vibes all night long. Hands up high, touch the sky. Swifty love, never die, die. Jump and shout, feel the air. Swifty love everywhere. Shake it off, shake it, hey. Sing our songs every day.
I am stoked to have all of the coloured ones made. Then I need to do the red and the black ones, and then I've got everything that made that I will then need to tag and get ready to hopefully present for the wholesale pitch that I am doing. So fingers crossed.
Feel the beat, feel the groove. Swifty love on the move, move. From the start, she's a star. Sing her name near, ear and far, far. In her world, we belong. Swifty vibes all night long. Move.
That was too close to the edge, so I just had to resew it. next step, now I have made all of these scrunchies, is to take all the photos of them, and then I will be putting them into the document that I have put together for presenting to the swim school, for hopefully for them to wholesale. So I will insert some footage of that here. Thanks so much for joining me this week as I get all of my samples made for the wholesale approach that I am going to be doing for the local swim school, hopefully very soon. So wish me luck for that. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make all of these scrunchies, and I hope you will join me next week as I continue to take Stitch by Sarah from a hobby to a business. See you then.